We are live, finally. We are live, finally. And that is way too loud. That is way... We are live, finally. And that is way too loud. That is way... We are live, finally. And that is way too loud. That is way... We are live, finally. And that is way too loud. That is way... We are live, finally. And that is way too loud. That is way... We are live, finally. And that... We are live. That is way too loud. That is way... Something is wrong. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hey, Hack. Testing 1 2. Hey, Hack. Oh, it's too loud. Testing 1 2. Hey, Hack. Oh, it's too loud. Why am I getting an echo? Testing 1 2. Hey, Hack. I don't know why. I'm gonna testing 1 2. Let's see. I have to have another source going. I don't know what. So let me mute that. Well, I won't get sound from there. Let me mute that. Testing 1 2. Everything else is muted. I don't want my media sources muted. Can you hear me now? You can't hear me? I don't know what the problem is. Oh, now you can. Tell me if you can hear this. Was it too loud? Could you hear the intro music? Hey, JJ. Let me try it again. I want to make sure it wasn't too loud. Yeah. Now this is so. Hack, like you were saying, you know, I tried to set the event up, which you can, like when you're using the YouTube stuff, but I still had to click on, I used that stream code that was in there. It didn't work. I had to get the stream code from the other thing, you know, when you do it from the live control room events thing, I had to put that one back in, but I still had to click on live, and so you can still set it up, but you just click on live when you're ready to go live in whatever time you set it for. And see, I'm on OBS, obviously. But I had to reboot because it wouldn't play the music back for the video. Yeah, that video I got that with Panzoid. It's free. I think they got a pay thing you can do, but people put that up, and I just edit it, just put my words in there. But so we do have options, but setting up the event without using a third-party thing, I could still go live, but it wouldn't automatically go live with the YouTube stuff. It gave you that settings to put in, if you're using OBS or an encoder or whatever, and but it wouldn't go live. You can go live right then with YouTube, but when you set up the event, it wouldn't do it automatically. So even on here, you set up with the time, but I still had to click on start streaming here in OBS. So there you go. So we got all kinds of options. But here's one reason why I like using this. But it can get, hey Dale, but it can get really crazy because sometimes just things don't work right. You got to reboot, but I like using these overlays, and I finally got the transparency working. Like if you look on the, I think I can move that. See how it's transparent? That's what I like. Same thing with the image too. This one's transparent, and actually, what I like about it is I can change I can change the filter. Let me see. I can make it more disappear, make it more redder, to change the opacity, and actually. No, I'm going to put that back on green. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, kind of cool what you can do. Oop, I lost it. But it can get funky where things just don't work right. I mean, ugh. Yeah, I like it now. Like I said, I had a program Wirecast, and I could do all that stuff a lot easier in that than I can in here. But my version, it don't work on Windows 10, and they want $200 to upgrade it. Lars, I am using OBS. This is OBS right now. And matter of fact, all right, see you later, Hack. Have a good night, the rest of the night. Anyway, Lars, and but what I like about OBS, you can customize your shots, and do all this stuff. And actually, I don't know if you were here, I got this intro playing. I'm going to play it again. And you can't do that in you're not going to be able to do that in StreamYard or Jitsi. So, but things just definitely can get buggy in I just Panzoid. It's a site. It's a free site. Somebody makes it, and you can just edit it right there. Put my of course, obviously you said 20th Century Fox. I just put my words, and I have to play around with it, figure out how to do. And actually, you can make it from scratch if you get Blender, which is free. It's a video creating software. I don't have that, but a lot of people do it with Blender. But that was already on Panzoid. It's a site where you can make all kinds of intros or whatever. And like I said, it was already up there. All I had to do was just put my words in there, take what was in there, and it had to figure out. It didn't take long to figure out how to do that. And it's pretty cool. I like it. Let me do it again. Thank you, Don. Yeah, I was freezing. That's one thing about losing weight and the air conditioner running in the house all the time. I can get cold a lot, and I got to put a long sleeve shirt on. And nothing better than putting Guitar Hack. Yeah, you missed it. We got Don. We got Guitar Hack set up on using StreamYard, so he can, because Google Hangouts it is officially gone. They are not working. You can do a single stream. That's about it. And I got him set up, and now I'm on OBS. This is OBS, Don. You can't. What you see up on the screen, I have the I have that lower third there, and or the intro. Actually, it needs to be. I can turn it on or off. Wrong one. See, I got that one on the top right. I can turn that on or off, and the one with my name on the bottom left. And if I want to make it a little darker, like I did before, I think I can do. How do I do that? Oh, change the opacity. Yeah, we'll keep it like that so you can see it. And that's with. Yeah, Don, I tell you what, getting things to working right with when it works right in OBS, it's fine. But sometimes I had a hell of a time, and you know this, getting OBS to work with my Helix, so it could use the Helix as the audio interface. And you have to use the ASIO drivers and just trial and error. And then tell you, when I was just playing that video, I couldn't get the audio to work. I had to reboot, and it finally got it to work. It is. Yes, screen. If you want to play, at least with a single person, if you want to play guitar, that's what you want to use. And that's what I'm pretty sure it's what Eric uses on EVH Eric Broadbent. That's what he uses, I'm pretty sure. Now, Wirecast will do the same, but I don't have the. I just have demo versions, and it puts a stupid thing on there. I don't. Wirecast would do the same, and it would be a lot better, probably more stable than what OBS is. So Don, you got your new laptop. It's just wired now. You don't have it. You're not using wireless, which really, I always like when I'm doing a live stream. I'd rather go wired than wireless because it's a better. Can always be a better connection. You can have any kind of issue with wireless. But I was asking you the other day is it fast? I mean, I didn't mean like the internet fast. I mean just like opening up programs, opening, closing, and it's got to be faster than whatever you had. I mean, I don't know exactly what your specs were in your other computer, your Sony, but this has got to be. That's a pretty high-end computer you got there. And if you see that, when I did the EJ's jam, I was using the Helix. The Helix was going straight into the OBS, and I was recording it with that. But like it took me forever to get it to work right. Now, since I've messed all with these other settings, now I'm just using my USB mixer. So it might have broke some things when I try to use the Helix, which I'm going to probably go back into using the Mackie as the main source. I mean, have the Helix go into the Mackie. No, the Sony I mean, your video was good on the Sony. Are they going to replace that? Or they should replace that router for nothing. They always replace mine. I mean, actually, here, look behind me. And it's that little teeny thing. That's the Comcast router right there. I had a bigger thing there. Actually, I had my own at one time, and they shouldn't charge you. See, Comcast don't charge me. I mean, I get a monthly fee, but but it breaks, they're going to take care of it. But I had to upgrade the router to get the higher. I'm getting better download speeds, like up to 300 megabytes, whatever it is, download, only 10 up. So I had to switch to that, and so I'm just using theirs, and I pay it's probably $15 a month to rent that. But yeah, fiber optics is good. You can get really good stuff on there, but they're not expanding. Verizon does not expand their fiber optics. Yeah, I got you. We always got some kind of deal. See, I have my phone service with them. I have the internet and of course phone and TV. So I get on these deals. I had Showtime for a while because we like some of the programs on there. And then when that program ran out, so we didn't have nothing. Then Game of Thrones came back and we had to get HBO for that, but we never canceled it yet because it's been off for several months now and I haven't canceled it yet. But what are you going to do? Oh, Don, what I was going to say, and you don't, I know you're not on Facebook. We had a meeting at work yesterday. My company, formerly Sweetheart Cup and so many other names, they're shutting down in Hampstead and they're shutting down in Havre de Grace, Maryland. They're closing those facilities and building a 1 million+ square foot facility in Newcastle, Delaware, somewhere around there. And it'll probably be their lease is up in July of 2020. And that's the time I was getting ready to retire anyway. So it's working out good for me. But, however, if they don't get rid of me before that. But we got younger people there that still have 5 or 6 years to go. I mean, we're in this meeting and one lady I'm close with, I've known her for a long. She's been there 30-some years. She just ran out crying, But some people they're giving people the option to relocate up there or commute up there, but it's like 100 miles or close to 100 miles one way. Who wants to do that? But we have 3 or 4 of them are going to do it. So, but we were in that building in Hampstead for 19 years. And then 10 years ago, they shut down Owings Mills. They closed that up. Yeah, too far for sure. They closed, and my wife lost her job. She was there for 33 years. She was in customer service, so she lost that job. But they kept the distribution center in Hampstead. And the closest facility, that production facility, we're all over the country, but the closest one to us was in Fredericksburg, Maryland. Yes, Owings Mills. Yep, that's going. Well, now it's what's it called? What's that grocery store? They have one in Hunt Valley. Wegmans. They have a big Wegmans there, and actually one of those. Actually, behind there, they still have the St. Thomas building, one of the warehouses. I don't know what they do with that, but we're out of there. But anyway, so they're just closing up just for a logistics thing because. Hampstead, that's way off 95. You're not on the northeast corridor. It's going to be better for them. Even Fredericksburg, Maryland, which is on the Eastern Shore, is still going to be a little close. Still be about 80 miles, but going to be a little closer than what we are to Fredericksburg. So they're going to be a little closer to the new facility in Delaware, and plus the taxes. That probably plays the biggest part of it. And, Maryland's, not just Maryland, a lot of states are doing away with foam cups, styrofoam, outlawing. You can't do any business. And that's what their claim to fame was, Dart Container Company. And that's one reason why they bought us, because we do all the paper stuff. But now, that's a worldwide thing. Everybody's doing away with styrofoam, and everybody wants paper, and there's a shortage of paper. You wouldn't believe what goes short. Well, I mean, our customers, I have to fill this report out every day. It's like, it could be like 200 different, it could be like 200 different customers get shorted on stuff. Not 200 customers, but I get 200, well, actually, it could be up to 2. It just takes me 3 hours to come up with this report. But anyway. Anyway, you know what? I need to change this. This is not right. I want to change this title. OBS and YouTube. All right. Hey, Bam. Just messing around here, trying to see if I get things working. Let's see if that works. Anyway, yeah, I got this nice intro that I made off the internet. It was free. and I shall play it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah. Well, now I wonder if I wonder if I'll get a strike or what do you call it, or Google will complain about that. We'll see. But a lot of people have it on their intros. So yeah, it's a site called Panzoid. You find something up there and you can just edit it and put, I just put my name in there, and it wasn't too hard after I figured out how to do it. But anyway, man, I miss Big Brother. I got to watch Big Brother, but I'm tired. I slept 2 hours last night. I was so upset, even though things are going to work out for me and my work when I retire, but I feel sorry for the people that you have to find new jobs. So yeah, it's not meant for stream. It's not meant for playing music. Now this here, if I'm doing just a single jam, OBS is the way to go. But if I put other people in here, I don't know how that would work. Depending how I got, like if you do Skype, which me and Dale Palmer did, Skype's it's gonna kill audio. It's gonna keep all the resources for itself, and you try to play something in when you have Skype running, it's gonna kill that audio too. So I know Skype does that really bad. Now I don't know if there's other ways I could probably do it and have other people in here, because with this Skype version and this NDI plugin, if you have the correct Skype, I can actually run Skype off another computer and have it come into this OBS and then still possibly run, like play guitar, but they might not hear it. And no, they can. I have to work it all out. Oh, it's all crazy. It confuses me. So all right, yeah, Bam Ozzy. If you look on my last video that I did with EJ's Jam, I was using the Helix going into. Normally, I have the Helix hooked up going into my mixer. See, I have the 1/4-inch jacks left and right coming out of the Helix going into the Mackie Pro, and the Mackie Pro connects to my laptop right there on the corner there. And ow. So that was working fine, but I wanted to use the Helix as the audio interface itself with OBS, and I had a heck of a problem. Number one, Helix. We'll back up. The Mackie Pro connects to the computer, just uses USB, no audio drivers, just a standard, and it works fine. I never can tell if there's any latency problems. But I wanted to use the Helix as the audio interface. Getting that set up to work right with OBS was a pain. I couldn't get, like if I'm trying to, like with EJ's video, I was playing his background, and I'm, have in OBS have his music playing, trying to, and then I couldn't get like the sound coming from me and him at the same time, one or the other. And there's nothing on YouTube, but he uses the audio drivers, which you know what I'm talking about. And you need an audio plugin for OBS, which I had already, but I just couldn't figure it out. And then, so I'm changing my settings, which on the video settings, it uses, I have an NVIDIA built-in NVIDIA card in here in the laptop, just a 2 meg. So I turned that off and just used the X64, I think it is. And that's how I got it working. Then you have to, let me see if I can, yeah, you have to set up an audio input, which is, Yeah, I did that. And playing with the buffer size, finally both things started working right, and I was able to do that video. But now, I'm not using a Helix. I just have the Mackie Pro USB mixer hooked up, and that video I was just playing, I couldn't get the audio to work, and so the oscillator is not even in effect. I don't even have it on, but I rebooted and it started working. Go figure. Yeah, it'll drive you crazy because it's not the the built-in mic will be easier if you're just learning to stream using OBS. Built-in mic like in a laptop or something. They sound horrible. Not that this. I mean, actually, this wasn't expensive. Even though this is a Shure, but it's a Shure 48. And around Christmas time, they have one on sale for like $30. I don't think I paid more than $30, maybe $50. But with the dynamic mic, you got to stay on top, and I think they sound better. I like it in a way because it's not going to pick up if you had a condenser mic. You'll hear my dogs barking. You probably hear it through it. In here, you're not going to hear it because I can back off this a little bit and watch. You won't hear me, and I'm not a loud talker. I'm a low talker. But watch when I back off. You probably can't hear me now. It's probably way off now. But once I get on top, and there's filters you can put in OBS too. Yeah, the initial learning process. Yeah, use the built-in stuff. Yeah, I know, but it's just lately I had to start doing it. Normally, I've always had some kind of issues with OBS, and it just got to play with it to get it to work right. But I didn't know you could crop. I mean, I didn't know you could do all these other things. I never bothered learning, but I think Jason Wade told me, yeah, you can crop stuff. You can crop your images. Let me see. Let me add another image in here. See what I got on. Add a image. I can see image 3. Let me see what I got. I think I have. Do I have nothing there? I don't know. Oh, I think I got something here. Nope, nothing there that I want to put on. Here we go. All right, I'm going to put another one on. There we go. How about that? I got to resize that. Let's make it a little bit smaller. See, that's what I like about it's one thing I like about you can't do this in those other well actually with StreamYards you can, and I didn't get it work for me, but I think you need the pay version of StreamYards. You can put some overlays on. But I thought Hack said he got it working, but I didn't work for me. But all right, so that's 3. That's 3. Let me and I think I can. Let me do a filter and see if I can make that transparent. Yeah, add chroma key. Okay, and let me move that over here and see how I. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, it's just what I want to do. There, you can make it. See, I can make it transparent. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oops. And I like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's fun. But to me, the guy does the best video, not just guitar playing, but video editing is EJ. Man, and he does a lot of stuff on the iPad, Have you messed around with it? I know you did a little bit, Don. Have you got anywhere with it? Have it flashing? Yeah, you can do that. I might have to download something, or actually, I mean, I could do this, but I'm doing that myself. You need to make a blink. A statement or something like that, but So I have 3 elements up there now. I have, and they all got some kind of transparency. Just lost my, some kind of transparency going on, like the one that on the top right, image 2, image. Where is my other image? Image. That's that one. There you go. The top one on the right. So I got that off of, I can't remember, some site. I made it on some site. But I can, let me go into the edit filter. You make a filter, and I can make that a little darker, actually. Yeah. And take the opacity off. And, yeah, so it's kind of, it's cool. It's fun. Or turn it off. Yeah, I want to move it up a little bit. Yeah, it's fun. It's anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's that's one reason why I like, but it's a lot of work. I'm not great at video editing or a lot of stuff you can make in Photoshop. I'm not a maven by any stretch on using Photoshop, and there's another program. It's free. It's called GIMP, which you can do a lot of the same things in Photoshop you can do in GIMP. But there's an older version of Photoshop that you can get free, that they give you free. I forgot what version, but it's an older version. But it still works good. I mean, if you just want to try to make transparent site or a PNG, when you try to make a cool special effects JPEGs or something like that, elements, whatever. So, all right, I think I'm going to go to bed or maybe watch one show. I was planning to be in bed about 10 o'clock because I had 2 hours of sleep last night. But I just wanted to play around. I don't think I did. See you later, Lars. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So we got Hack set up. He's going to do some really fantastic shows coming up. And then Dave R, he'll know what to do. He can figure it out in no time. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So Dale, see you later. Thanks for helping out tonight. Always nice having a hang out with you. Dom, we'll see you later. So everybody have a good night. And TGIF, it's Friday tomorrow. One more day. See you guys. Good night. Stop streaming right now. Wait a minute. I gotta leave with this.